And that's what allowed them to get it done. They got it up and running by Saturday morning after losing an engine on Friday at Indianapolis. And this is a series. They all paddock together. They will all help each other out. Everybody digs in to make sure that the competition happens on the racetrack and not in the paddock. There's a lot of parts sharing. There's a lot of story swapping goes on. Most of these kids, they're not all kids. Some of these are more mature drivers. They all get along really, really well, and that's why it's so much fun to be around this series.
Nick Yeoman with about 3 minutes to go. It is a 5-horse race, if you will. Ortiz, Copeland, Gallagher, Drennan, and Lamb, the top 5. They have separated themselves from the 6th-place running Palermo.
And with this massive 4-mile road course, 14-turn circuit, we see lap times at about 2 minutes and 38 seconds. Mark, we're going to see the white flag next time by. So these top 5 have about a lap and a half now to battle it out here in race number 1 of the Battery Tender Global MX-5 Cup. These Mazda MX-5s have put on a good show so far. There's the battle for third as the Gallagher machine, that 29, that blue and silver car, has the 5 of Mark Drennan all over the rear bumper. But you're right, Mark. It looks like these 5 probably going to settle as Todd Lamb kind of losing that front 4 just a bit. But, boy, Brian Ortiz has been nearly perfect. Mark, can he hold on for about a lap and a half more?
Palermo and Sparks trying to catch them. Those are the cars running nose to tail in 6th and 7th. Ortiz steps away a little bit. And Gallagher, while certainly consumed with Copeland and Ortiz in front of him, as we referenced, Nick, there's no way he can give up too much of the racetrack because Drennan is right there on that bumper.
And you got to wonder who's going to work together, Palermo and Sparks, as they make their way down that back straightaway and head towards Canada Corner. They're trying to draft and run down these front 5. And, Mark, if the front 5 get racy, and there's no reason to think they won't as they head down to Canada Corner, it could open up into a 7-car race. Here comes Gallagher, though, Mark. The points leader going to try to shove Copeland wide. He'll try to grab that second spot as Ortiz chases away.
And he's getting a big push from the 5 of Drennan, but Drennan backs out of that battle just a little bit and allows that second-place battle to continue side by side. You see the 29 of Gallagher. Nick, it looks like he's going to complete the pass.
He will, and now how nice is Copeland going to be? Can he draft down the front straightaway to try to run down Ortiz? Because, Mark, it's about 6 or 7 car lengths. Good battle for 4th as well, as Lamb has got that car to the inside, Drennan and that black machine to the outside. White flag is out here at Road America.
Drennan wants that spot, but he'll have to tuck in behind the 84 for now. That's the battle for the 4th position. Front 3, meanwhile. Ortiz, Gallagher, and Copeland through turn number 1. Copeland gets a nice run on Gallagher off of turn number 1.
Boy, Patrick Gallagher has had such a tremendous season, winning 3 out of the first 4 races. Can he go 4 out of the first 5? He's in a good position, just a car length back of Ortiz. They'll race out of turn number 3, turn number 4. Drennan's gotten in line, and Mark, again, that 5-car battle, it has turned into a 7-car battle as they head down the hill, one of the best passing spots down to turn number 5.
They mixed it up a little bit, which allowed Sparks and Palermo to catch up. A move by the 84 of Lamb. He takes Drennan with him. They're going to battle for the 3rd spot, and the 84 of Lamb's going to try to go all the way to P1. A side-by-side battle off of turn number 5. They swing way wide, do Lamb and Drennan.
Boy, I don't know if I've seen anyone dive as deep as Todd Lamb did into turn number 5, looking for the lead. He's going to pay for it a bit at the exit of turn 6 up the hill as he lost 3rd again to Copeland. But it is Ortiz, Gallagher, Copeland, then Lamb. Sparks has moved into the 5th position as he and Drennan make a little contact battling for 5th. But all of this, Mark, happening behind Brian Ortiz, who's trying to hold on and pick up the win here in 2017.
Drennan trying to get a piece of Sparks with Palermo running behind him. And again, Nick, this is for 6th, 7th, and 8th. I mean, this is not for the race lead, but boy, I tell you what, every space, every position counts.
These race cars just put on such a fantastic show. They did it to open the season at Barber Motorsports Park in Birmingham. They did it in Indianapolis 1 week ago, and boy, they are putting on a show here at Elkhart Lake, Wisconsin. Brian Ortiz down the Kettle Bottoms back straightaway as he's trying to hold off the points leader. Gallagher right there, Mark, all over that rear bumper. Can he make a move getting into Canada Corner?
Does Gallagher have enough, or will he simply settle for a good points day? Lamb comes back on Copeland. He wants that spot. Drennan goes way wide, well off the race course. He's able to pull it back on and maintain control. That allows the front four to separate a little bit. So it's Ortiz, Gallagher, Copeland, and Lamb, your front four, the separation now. Question is, can Gallagher hold Copeland at bay? Nick Yeoman, take him home.
They got a good charge out of turn 14. Plenty of racetrack. Gallagher's going to look to the outside. He's going to make a move. They'll go side by side across the start-finish line. It looks like Brian Ortiz, though, will take the win here at Road America. No, it's Gallagher. He gets him at the line up the hill. They went side by side in the last second. Gallagher's Mazda storms ahead, and he takes the win by 2/100ths of a second, 0.0263, as Gallagher grabs the win over Ortiz. Copeland finishes third, Lamb settles for fourth, and Sparks is fifth. But Mark, Patrick Gallagher does it again. The points leader of the battery tender Global MX-5 Cup makes a move at the last second, and he grabs the win over Brian Ortiz.
Odd Space Motorsports awfully happy again, and let's face it, Mo Murray, this kid's the